Hello guys, this is Pokéland Legend Tips with another video, and before we move into the real deep, please subscribe to the channel, drop a like. If you have any questions you can ask us in the comments, or even better, join us in Facebook. The link is in the description below. Okay, so today I'm going to explain once again how to have 12 million golds per turn in crystal, which means 24 million golds a day. It really doesn't depend on the crystal type. You just have to use the same method with the correct buffer for Arceus and you pretty much are good to go. So yeah, so today is a bug. You see that it's a bug type crystal, also ghost, dark, drown. So if you have any of those elements, those are the recommended elements, which means the crystal will get double damage from those if you use them. Otherwise he won't, and you will struggle to have a good damage on that day. So the trick is really simple. You're just using Oranguru here, and as I already stated in the last video, you have to make him just have his skill here, which is his ulti, which make his teammate can move twice in a row, and it will increase the speed by 50% as well. So that's the skill we are aiming for. You should not level up the skill, you should not give more intimacy, just unlock it, that's all. You should keep his speed as low as possible, and you can give him maybe, you can see here, let's just try to give him some good ISO here, not ISO, ability. So we will try to give him leadership, which is the best for him in this case. So that will increase your monster's attack while doing the crystal. So that's the best one you can actually hope for this guy. So now I have leadership A, B, which is okay, but it's the lowest you can get. Oh, now we got one even better. So we will stick with this one for now. Okay, so that's that. For the ISO skills, you want to give him these ones, focus energy 5 with high, so these will definitely make him do his ulti twice in each crystal. Okay, another thing that I actually managed to find out that is that you should not be using support, since somehow the support give more speed. Not somehow, we do know that the support gives more speed to your Pokemons, and if your Pokemons do not have sets that will give them really high speed in comparison to Oranguru, then you should not do support. Why? The basic reason that your Pokemons will have less turns if this one has more speed. So you want to keep this guy, even though the support will give the same speed to your Genesect and to your Arceus, but it will decrease the number of turns you will be able to have if your Oranguru has more speed as well. So for the base, I do recommend to use this one, the Lipa Bay, that will give rage. This is much better than the rest. That's what I'm actually using. Okay, then let's go. Let's challenge and let's see how much damage we can do. Of course, you do have to repeat the process until the speed of the crystal is lower than your Pokemon here. So right now it's 5,000, and you should definitely either go actually, to be honest, I did a mistake here. I forgot to change the drive of this guy to ice, since apparently that's right, ice type, right? Yeah, since that's apparently what is good today for the, and it does really make a difference. That's a lot of damage. So like I said, I already tested the support, so you should not be using the support, and I already tested the base. So this one, Lepa, is really good against the crystal. It gives you the ability to have a lot of if you don't have the correct ISO for Oranguru, then that's the bay you want to go for. Okay, now I think the crystal gonna make our life a little bit miserable, and we won't be able to have him lower than our own growth speed. Okay. Come on. Oh, lucky. So right now it's 5,000, ours is 6,000, and you can see that the P attack and special attack is being increased with leadership. So that's cool. So you can either, what I usually do is that you can either use this one, which is base song, or the best one would be bug, since this one will give double damage. But let's just look at base song and see what happens. We will try both. Usually what I try is I try to do the one that's, the problem is that base song does actually stack. So that's why we like actually to use it. But let's just keep using it. You can see that we did not do a lot of damage right now, 14 million, but is that 14 million? I guess so. Yeah, no, that's 1 billion, right? No, that's actually 14 million, yeah. So 14 million, but that will increase with the turns, since your Pokemons have, of course, not been buffed yet, and now they will do more damage. So your aim is to actually reach 50 million before the half life of the crystal. That's what you're trying to go for here. And you can see that having the correct type helps a lot. It does help a lot. You can see that we're probably gonna kill this thing before it even reaches its correct. And now with the stacking of Arceus, we are able to do 1 million damage, but that doesn't really depend on the type itself. It just depends on how strong is your Arceus. So you do have to have a strong Arceus in order to do that. So we did not even use the bay yet, but you can use the bay. It will increase your rage, so I'm just going to use it here. You'll see that it increases the rage, and that's what you are trying to aim for. You are trying to make Oranguru move twice, do his ulti twice, so you can move 4 times and increase your damage as much as possible. So here we go. I think we've reached 12 million. So yeah, this is basically how you do it. Another way is to go for your Arceus extreme speed instead, since it matches every time the type of Arceus plates. If you don't have any Pokemon such as this, I would recommend the following. You would use Lele. Lele is with Arceus. So if you don't have, for example, a buffer, you should use Lele with Arceus, either Fight or Grass. And why those? Basically, Grass is the plate that has the most, I would say, damage output for all the plates for Arceus, and as well that it's changed his Page Song to Grass type. So against Crystal, where the Page Song does not work, because there is one, I think, you can use Grass type Grass plate on Arceus, and that will, of course, change the Page Song, and you can use Page Song in there. Fighting Arceus is good too, since it will buff the damage of the attack, and with Lele turn, which makes your Pokemons move twice or maybe 3 times, that will improve your damage as well. So this is tricks for early gamers or mid gamers that don't have a good powerful Arceus that will enable them to do a lot of damage. So yeah, so this is pretty much it. Otherwise, if you don't have Oranguru, you need to use your really slowest Pokemon. There's another trick with Lucario, maybe if you want to try it. So Lucario is as well a good Pokemon to try. He basically, the trick with Lucario is that you need to keep his speed as low as possible. Then you need to use this. So don't unlock this. You should not unlock this Steed Feast. You should leave your Lokayu basically level 95 and just make all this skill level 95, then inherit him to another Pokemon, and you will have a level 1 Lucario with all this 95 level. Then you can use Bullet Punch and he will be really slow, so this will make you deal twice the damage to the crystal. And yeah, then you can use Arceus and he will do twice the damage that he will need to do on that. So yeah, that works too. But yeah, you should use that. I mean, you should use, for example, something like this. That would work if your Lucario was really slow, if you don't have Oranguru. But Oranguru is still the best so far for the crystal. So I hope this guys summarize what you need to know, because a lot of people ask, what about early gamers and mid gamers? So for early gamers and mid gamers, you can use Lele, she's really good in there, or you can just use your hardest hitters. That's what you have to do. I mean, you have no choice but to improve your Arceus power so he can deal more damage. That's pretty much it. So cheers guys, and see you later.